On this episode of App Spotlight, we recreate a trading empire in Seabeard. We fight other superheroes and villains in Marvel Contest of Champions, and more. This is App Spotlight, Season 2, Episode 6. The first new game that we have is Seabeard. Seabeard is an amazing game that has you rebuilding your once thriving trading empire. You have to talk to locals, complete various quests, hunt for fish, collect different resources, and travel from island to island to complete this task. Overall, the very lighthearted graphics from the people who brought us Rolando and Rolando 2 back in the past, Hand Circus, along with Backflip Studios, make an excellent game. The overall purpose is to try and set up relationships between different people, collect different items, and it really resembles Animal Crossing in its overall nature. The lighthearted graphics are phenomenal, and overall, Seabeard is a really fun game to play. Now, the only downside is it does have in-app purchases, which means a little bit of it's going to have either waiting or having to spend some of the premium currency, which could cost you real money. Other than that slight damper, Seabeard is definitely a great game that we highly recommend you giving a try. It's definitely a lot of fun, and it's as close as you can get to Animal Crossing for the iPhone and iPad. The next new game that we have is Marvel Contest of Champions. A game that is very similar to the DC Injustice series. It also has some of its own components and its own art style. Unlike Injustice, the Marvel Contest of Champions app is a little bit more cartoony in style, and I think that definitely really adds a great element and effect to the Marvel game. It kind of makes it feel like it's coming right out of the comic book as opposed to just a generic video game. So that is some of the plus sides as opposed to Injustice. Now, the fighting isn't as completely intuitive as some of the Injustice fighting is. However, Marvel Contest of Champions has a lot of great storylines and content where Injustice is kind of lacking. So in overall comic book sense, Marvel Contest of Champions really sets the bar high. There's a lot of witty jokes, there's a lot of backstory, there are a ton of different characters to collect, different characters to combine, and unlike some of the Injustice style gameplay, you can actually combine like characters in Marvel Contest of Champions to add different combos and different friendship bonuses. Overall, it's a great game, and I recommend giving it a try for free on the App Store. This week's flashback game is Micromon. Now, you guys probably remember when I reviewed Micromon over the summer as a really close interpretation of Pokemon available for the iPhone. With great graphics, amazing gameplay, and tons of monsters to collect, I found myself spending hours and hours playing this great game. And as you guys know, Pokemon is not available for the iPhone, so we kind of had to look for the closest we could get. And Micromon definitely foots the bill with all of its great graphics and gameplay. Now, it's kind of fallen off the radar recently, which is why I decided to have it featured as today's flashback game of the week. Let me know what your favorite Micromon monster is in the comment section below. It's definitely a great game. Alright guys, we're going to take a quick break to thank our sponsors. We'll be right back after the break with more great content. This episode of App Spotlight is brought to you by Yellow House. Henry Sykes is in a difficult position. He has lost his mind. But he doesn't want to give up. He is determined to find out what happened to him. And as the flashbacks get twisted and weird, he has to try and recall everything that's happened within the past few weeks. Now, Yellow House is a puzzle adventure game that requires logic and creativity. With an intriguing storyline, plenty of cool puzzles, and original gameplay, it definitely packs a punch and is really amazing for its 99-cent price tag. Download Yellow House today, available on the App Store. Link in the description. I've had a few people tell me it's a little hard to find out when we post a new AppFind video right here on YouTube. So we're going to show you a really cool trick that's going to notify you every time a new AppFind video is posted. So right here on your YouTube homepage, you'll see Browse Channels and Manage Subscriptions. Go over and click on Manage Subscriptions and search for AppFind. Once you search for that, you're going to check the box that says Send Me Updates. What this is going to do is it's going to send you email and mobile updates if you have the YouTube app installed whenever AppFind comes out with a new video. That way you don't have to get it lost in the shuffle on the YouTube homepage, and you'll always be notified when we have great new content. Be sure to fill out this step, that way you'll always know when there's a new AppFind video. Thanks guys. Our hidden gem this week is the game called Framed. Now, Framed is an amazing game that has you actually changing the entire storyline in this unique puzzler that has you moving different frames on a comic book style screen. Now, the way you line up these frames will totally change the story and get your character from the starting frame to the finish frame without being caught or killed by the police force. It's definitely a very unique game, and it is a little bit expensive, which is probably why it's fallen a little bit under the radar. I definitely recommend checking it out. It is $4.99 in the App Store, but it's an amazing game to play. There's a lot of great puzzles. Give it a try. Framed, available on the App Store. Our mystery app this week is Zombie Virus. Now, the goal of this game is to infect as many people as possible with the zombie virus. Now, you play an evil scientist genius that is trying to infect the world with his zombie virus. However, it's not quite tweaked yet, so you gotta try and infect people in smaller areas. But watch out, some of them are security guards that will fight back against the zombies. It's definitely a very unique twist. Instead of trying to destroy the zombies, you're actually trying to place them in just the right spot so that the outbreak can spread. Overall, it's a great game and available for free on the App Store. I want to say congratulations to Lauren Elizabeth, also known as 17 Suspiria, for winning the iPad Air 2, brought to us by Prez2.us. It's definitely a great prize, and congratulations. And everybody else, don't worry, we've got more giveaways coming very soon. Alright, thank you guys for watching this episode of App Spotlight. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video, share it with your friends, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!